Hello, people of the internet, or people of YouTube, and welcome to the Toriko 349 chapter impression video by me, Tripl-L. This is one of my first impression videos, so I'm still working out things and how I should best structure these impressions, but it'll be a learning experience. It'll be fine. So, the group of chefs that we all know and love go in to the spirit world. And when they enter, we kind of see Komatsu's gourmet demon. It kind of looks like it from what I recall. And in this little exchange, we learned that Komatsu's appetite, as good old Don Slime calls it, is a light eater. And he calls it, I think, did he say awe or cute? Oh well. Back in the real world, we learned that everyone's gone kind of comatose, and Gigi and someone else was there helping to put them in garlic beds. And as I remember, garlic keeps away appetite, keeps away the gourmet demons or any other soul, I guess. And what's interesting here is that we learned that a body without appetite is dead, and that's just a really interesting notion. I mean, I guess you could say like a body without the appetite for life. Yeah, it could. But you know, it's Toriko, so they're always going to put in these food connections and make the food connection way more important than everything else. But yeah, then we get to see the guy in charge of the afterlife, the judge, and he's a Seiseya. I don't know if that'll come into play later. Maybe it will. So, we're in the spirit world now, and we find out that this particular area of the spirit world is dense when it comes to appetite spirits, and that's because the white hole is here, where all of Will King's Moon's food ends up is in this one spot, and that's really interesting. So it's just a natural gathering ground for people who are hungry, I guess. And while we're in the spirit world, we learn about the whole memory loss process and how Komatsu actually starts losing a bit of his memory. And we find out that the only thing that you really can remember is the things that your appetite wants to remember. So, memory of food. And halfway through, Komatsu kind of forgets who he's there for or what he's trying to do. And then we run across a yacht. And on the yacht, there are hundreds upon hundreds of gourmet demons. But there's 3 interesting ones. And those are Toriko's spirits, the red Oni and the blue Oni. And then there was someone else sitting with them, but I don't recognize that one. Do any of you recognize it? Anyway, Komatsu hangs around the yacht, and he gets a look at Neo. Now, I'm not really sure how this whole spirit thing works, but yeah, they're there. I'm not sure if this is Komatsu hallucinating or if there's just some kind of all the time differences just make this kind of a weird world where maybe the outside time doesn't affect it at all in there, so who knows. Other little interesting things that we see in this end bit is Chio finds her kid's soul. Oh, and speaking of souls, we find out that regular humans that don't really have much of an appetite, they're more likely to fade away and just get lost, or just lose all their memories. And speaking again of the memories, we get a flashback to what Choco's mother was telling Komatsu, and about how she was losing her memories too. But that's what I don't get. I think you can only lose the memories while you're in the soul world, in the spirit world. So why does it seem like she's losing her memories while she's outside? Or is it just because she's already naturally a soul? Anyway, we'll find. I guess maybe that'll be clarified another day. And we finally end off the chapter with there being 3 another's. And Don Slime looks pretty surprised. It's probably because Komatsu's there and he remembered what he was doing after he saw the demons and after he saw an image of Toriko and he just started cooking. That might have been what called them over. But the big surprising fact here is that there's 3 another's. I mean, it makes sense because there were multiple air fruits. But yeah, we've just been talking about another as a singular being, so it's just I should have expected it, but it's cool to see 3. If anything, we have a lot of another. And that's pretty much it for my impressions, or just a quick run through of the chapter. It was a pretty calm chapter. I really liked it. I think the part that has me the most interested is who Toriko's demons were talking to, because I don't recognize it, so I'm not too sure. And another nice part was just seeing Chiyo find her kid, but I hope she doesn't get caught in it. I think she was there when we saw her in the present time with Komatsu and the others, so it'll probably be okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Got nothing else really to say here. Have a good day, guys.